What is up, guys? It's Slay here, and welcome back to another World of Warships Legends gameplay. And today we are in the Tier 6 British light cruiser, the Fiji. Now, while the World of Warships revolves around HE spamming cruisers, destroyers, and battleships, however you want to say it, decided to change the meta for that and go with an AP spamming ship. And what better ship than to use the Fiji? Now, for our commanders, we are running Bruce Fraser as our commander. He is, level 6, Legend 1. Not that bad. Could probably upgrade him more. Inspirations, Norman Scott, and I'm gonna botch his name 100%. Maybe worth giving a try though. Gunichi? I might have mispronounced that, and I apologize for mispronouncing that. But we're gonna use him as to lower our detected or concealment of our cruiser. And Norman Scott, as everyone knows, is improving the shell groupings of our cruiser's main guns. Now, the Fiji, really good, powerful tier 6 ship. And what's so powerful about it, it has different roles to do. One of them being support our battleships, hunting down destroyers, and lending AP power to destroy other cruisers as well. Don't mistake the AP for the Fiji. It's really powerful, especially if it's only, something that's not only 156mm guns, or not 156, 152, my apologies, 152mm guns, but it's, coming out at a reload speed of, 6 seconds to even 7.5 seconds, which makes it really powerful for a tier 6 ship. It's annoying to have 152mm guns coming out literally at 7.5 seconds. Now, on top of that, you got smoke that the Fiji has. Health and sonar makes it a really powerful tier 6 cruiser. Now, what's the cons of the Fiji? And the cons about the Fiji is its armor, which definitely don't want to be hit by HE. And we do have a King George, which is primarily going to be shooting HE, because the British HE is by far the best HE in the game, second to the Japanese HE. You're rarely going to see a King George be shooting AP, because King George has 356mm guns, low caliber guns. AP really ain't going to hit the same as HE. On top of that, HE actually takes out their torpedo tubes, AA guns, secondaries, etc, etc, right? So it's definitely what the King George primarily is going to use. The con about the King George is that superstructure that we're going to farm off him is super squishy, and that's where majority of the damage we get from the King George. Now, in the beginning of the video, we saw destroyer and we saw reenacted ship. And if you don't know who reenacted ship, it is that ship, that Russian campaign ship about last season or 2 updates ago. And by far, I believe it is the worst Russian cruiser. Now, continuing on, we're not going to follow this King George, and there's no point of, chasing up a battleship that does not want to get involved. That's not what we're going to do with the Fiji. Instead, we're going to look around and see what we can support. And we're going to actually spot a Roma that the John Bart is fighting with. And we're going to lend our hands to the John Bart and get rid of the Roma here. So there is the Roma. And we're going to use our amazing AP to try to finish this kill here. We're looking around to see if any of our teammates need help over there. But it seems that the destroyer that was once at A has escaped We use this AP, and we're actually going to get pretty good, decent damage here off the Roma bow there. And I believe this one finishes the ship. There you go. We get our first kill. 1 penetration, 1 ricochet, and 1 miss there. So what makes the Fiji a powerful AP ship is that the British AP for the Fiji has a short fuse AP shell, meaning that once on impact it explodes as quickly as possible, unlike the other cruisers that shoot AP. Short fuse means it detonates faster than the other ships, which means we're getting as much damage as possible quicker. Now we do have the King George coming back, and we are spotted by, I believe, the King George, but there could also be a destroyer in the water that detects me once again right there. So I believe that's the lightning that is spotting us at the moment. So we're going to try to avoid that. Now we have a destroyer over here and 2 of our teammates, so I'm going to go over here and try to lend my hand once again and try to support our John Bart. We're going to shoot our AP. AP against these battleships really don't matter. It's really powerful still. And we have a Nelson, a British battleship. Like I said earlier, King George, same with Nelson. Nelson's going to use primarily his 406mm guns, HE, which hurt like hell. Something you don't want to go up against. So we're gonna smoke up and we're gonna try to farm the... Ooh, the Nelson gets hit hard there by the John Bart, but we're gonna try to farm the Nelson superstructure. Once again, it is squishy. You could get those damage right off him. As you can see there, we're getting about 2,000 to 3,000 damage worth of AP damage there. Now, the Nelson, if he were to punch me with AP, definitely would have citadel me through the bow. Once again, my armor is not really good. Unlike the tier 7 Embra that has 32mm coated bow armor, which could bounce 406mm guns and lower. I'm just a tier 6 Fiji, so I don't have that armor. I'm going to try to punch the lightning there, and unfortunately we only get 1 hit there. But yeah, so the Nelson is a really powerful British tier 6 ship, and I was looking here to see if I can continue shooting at him. And it says that I have to shoot about 5.4 kilometers and higher. If lower, he will definitely detect me in the smoke. So I stopped shooting here, and I sent out my torps to see if I could torp them and send them back to port. We're up to 51,463 damage already. There's 1 kill. And we do manage to get the Nelson there for about 5,000 damage, which isn't really good. It's not enough to send them back to port. So we're going to try to push and see if we could detect them. And decided to start shooting here. And I believe the Nelson... Yep, Nelson gets us through the bow, doing almost about, what, I believe 15,000 damage. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. Kind of don't want to be bow tanking against a Nelson there. And the Nelson's almost dead, and we're going to use our backends to get that kill there. And while we do destroy the Nelson, it spots the destroyer. So we're going to go after the destroyer. And the AP against the destroyers are really good as well. We're going to try to see if we can land these shells that are not landing at the moment due to my inaccurate aim. He turns in, gives that broadside, and yep, there you go. We get our 3rd kill of the game there. And that, ouch, that HE from King George comes in. And I believe that's the New Orleans HE as well, American HE, which is also powerful. Now we have a Russian cruiser, or German cruiser, apology. Oh wait, no, that's a Russian cruiser. Almost called it a German cruiser. But yeah, so as you can see there, the King George punches us with that HE once again, and now we're gonna heal up here, and we have used our second smoke, which leaves us with only one smoke available. And this is a pretty close game, so we'll try our best to farm the King George. Now we do get spotted here, and he's going to once again punch us with his HE. I'm trying to get out of the way of that HE. And yeah, there you go. He gets us once again for 2,000 damage. Manages to destroy our torpedo tube, I believe. No, he has not. He did damage it, I believe. And our steering gear as well. Now we shoot here, which was our mistake. You gotta remember, 5.4 concealment in smoke. And he's gonna shoot his HE, and I believe this is where he knocks out my torpedo tube. And I'm unable to use that torpedo tube there. We're gonna punch the New Orleans for 5,000 damage there. Turns in, gives me that broadside. And we get 2 Citadels and get our 4th kill of the game there. Now the King George is pushing forward. We're going to punch him with that superstructured AP damage there. It's really squishy. As you can see there, we get 4,000 damage. But you can notice that the King George's superstructured is getting blacked out, which means there's no more HP left there. So if I keep farming that same area, I would definitely not get any damage. We're gonna get about like 200 to 400 damage. And as you can see there, small amounts of damage there because it's blacked out. So there's no use of farming there. King George is super low. And are we going to get... And we do manage to get the King George. We're gonna get our Kraken unleashed. And we're up to 97,000 damage. For a really good game so far. So Fiji demonstrating how powerful its AP. It's how powerful... Oh, wait a minute. For our side cruiser. Let's punch him for 3 Citadels. And we're up to 112,203 damage. And, oh, welcome, welcome, hello. It is the Tier 7 British Lightning. And we do manage to get high caliber and Confederate metal there. As the Lightning welcomes us with some torpedoes. Now we're going to sonar those torpedoes. As you can see there. We did punish that Tier 6 Russian cruiser. Get like 3 Citadels there. Lightning is going to be spotting us and shooting his HE. We go dark, he gets light up. And we're gonna continue to shoot the Lightning as our sonar picks him up, I believe. We're trying to gun him down as quickly as possible here. And unfortunately he goes dark and we get spotted. So let's see. Where are you? There we go, he lights up and we're gonna take advantage of that. Turn in and turn out, and we managed to get our 6th kill of the game. Voila. What a good game in the Fiji. Demonstrating how powerful it is in smoke and out of smoke. It's AP. We get 6 kills for 3,125 XP. Top of the leaderboard for 117,956 damage. 1 torpedo hits, 6 destroyed ships, 2 fires with our secondaries, 1 flooding, 3 or 5 Citadel hits, and a really good game. But anyways guys, oh wait, on top of that we did get our Confederate medal, high caliber medal, and our Kraken unleashed. But anyways guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in a really special British battleship Kraken video. Voila.